Well, good morning. Sorry, I joined late. I had challenges in plugging in. But welcome to class. So, today I want us to pick from where we've left. And this is a game programming class. So, it is more of a practical class than a theoretical class. So, what we'll be doing will be learning and then learning and then doing practical, because as you said, we are starting our project right from day one. So day one is today. We have talked about the types of games. We've talked about the factors that you consider before you develop a game. We've talked about the game or the game Tatrax. That is the game scene. Just a minute, there's background noise. So as I was saying, last time we talked about the game Tatrax or the game metrics. These are things that are or parameters that are common in all computer games. And one of the game scene, and that's what I want us to develop today. And who can tell us what is a game scene from the last class? Somebody wants us to develop or to use your game as a teaching aid, so that we lay the first background, the scene. Somebody? Aduma. The good thing is that I know all of you.
Morning.
So Aduma, we want to use you today as a teaching aid. So you share your screen and you open your game development tool. Which one did you download and install?
I have to download some Intel HD graphics drivers first, DirectX, then I'll share later.
I didn't get that. So you're not able to open?
Yeah, I'm unable to run Unreal Engine because my graphics drivers versions are 22, so I have to download the
Or
1 version.
okay, who else can help us? Who can assist us? Somebody who was already started. Where is Demas? Is Demas still in this class?
No, he's not.
Oh, Demas dropped off. What about Rito? Rito is there.
No.
Okay. Somebody has said something. Let me see if I can understand what he's saying. Game ideas, Grand Theft Auto, Nairobi City, Need for Speed. Kenya, this may involve joining. What is Nani saying? Edwin. Edwin, which game have you developed? Maybe you can present to us.
Okay, we were trying to work on something to do with the. We saw that most of the games that we play normally within the country are coming
Yes.
from outside. So, and most of the themes we see in these games are themes that are of Western origin. So, we were
Yes.
thinking of coming up with a game that is local, so that people who play the games can at least understand our local culture and at least experience things that are local or African.
Perfect. Good. So where have you reached? Can you open your? Can you share your screen and let's start developing that game?
Okay, as of now, we are still at the part of designing the storyline and the game on paper. We are yet
Ah,
to start to put it into development.
okay. So today I just wanted us to look at the game scene and the game parameters. That is the game objects and the characters, the players, and how to create them. We can do it using a game development engine, whereby you use an engine just to import from your drive or even from the internet, and then place it at your game scene. And alternatively, you can also code. A good example, we can just code something small like a pyramid. So now that you have refused to install the tools in your machine, let's have then someone else open a compiler of a programming language of his or her choice. But maybe we can. Yes, Jerry.
I've installed the Unreal Engine, but it's quite
Good.
heavy.
It's quite heavy.
Yeah, it takes a bit of space.
Oh, it's okay. Okay, so it's taking time to load.
Well, now it has opened, but yeah, I can open it.
Okay, that is okay. So I only wanted us to see how you can develop it using a game engine, and also how you can you can program. Okay. So let's 20 GB install is crazy. Okay, Aduma. Yeah, I noted actually Unreal is big, but I don't know. Did anybody try to install Unity? Anybody who has Unity? Unity is a little smaller compared to Unreal. Let me see if I can get something. Okay, I'm trying to get a compiler, but I'm not able to. So you people did not do my assignments. I did not download and install the whatever. So then I wanted today's class to be practical. So now I think we may not be able to achieve that. So yes, Tevin, you succeeded.
No. I wanted to ask if we could be, if possible, given time to familiarize ourselves with the tools, because I did not know for my case, I cannot update my drivers for Unreal to work,
No, you don't.
and
You
I have
don't
to
need.
use Unity instead.
Maybe what you can do, you can download a lower version of it, because if 5.4 is out of scope for your drivers, then you can download 5.0 or 5.1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So once you do that, you will find out that in the home window, there is a folder for assets. When you go to the assets folder, you will get assets. Assets are basically objects or items that are relevant for the game. You will find there assets for things like if you want to develop avatars, you will get the assets there. If you want to develop even the ground, if you want to develop trees, you will get a lot of assets there for developing the tree. Once you pick an item and place it at your scene, there is the property window on the right. You can use that property window to do things like creating the light and rendering the light at the scene. Once you place the light on your scene, then what you can do, you can create the dimensions or the projections to where that light will face. I'll send you slides for doing that. Once you've directed the light to the assets, that's what we wanted us to do today. And then the next class will learn how to create now the motions, how to program motions on an item, like how to make an item rotate. Let's say we've created a cylinder, or we've created any shape, then how to create a rotation of that shape. That is after we've understood how to place it on the scene and how to manipulate it to create the dimensions of the scene. So that will be the next lesson, and then we will, after creating the motion, let's say the object is now moving. The second thing that we need to create is the collision detection, so that if an item is moving, it should have a stop when it reaches or when it comes close to a barrier, let's say a wall. You have to create a collision detection whereby if the item moves to dimension X, Y, Z, then it should detect a collision and stop or turn. Yeah. So these are the things that I want us to be learning practically. Yeah. So you will now force me to download the same on my laptop so that I will be using mine for demonstration. And then you will go ahead and develop your own scenes. Jerry.
Excuse me, sir. I have mine running. Can we use that? Because I think it would be more easier for people to follow.
Okay, good. Go ahead and project. Which tool is that?
It's Unreal Engine.
Perfect. Good.
So yeah, this is how the homepage looks. I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, I can see your screen. Maybe you can expand. Yeah, good.
I'm also not familiar with how to use the engine that much.
Okay, fine. So click on that blank space. I don't know at what point you are. On the right. Okay, you've created my project. Yeah, you need to save it. Okay, give it a name. You've called it my project, or you can give it a different name depending on the game that you want to develop, or class demo. Yeah.
I'm not sure why it's not clicking. Let me try and open it again. I thought I downloaded the drivers, but it seems like
So we are having issues with the drivers.
Yeah, and once that error happens, it drops you off the call.
Okay. Fine. So then we'll have to download a different tool. Let me see if I can get the link for Unity. Unity is smaller in size, and you can download it right now. Somebody who can download Unity for us. I can share with you the link. Download for Windows. I have a blocker, but if somebody can use that link that I've shared and try to download and install. Yes, Edward. Edith.
Yes, my question is for those of us who I'm thinking of doing a game that is just related to like a strategy game, like Sudoku or something like that. And most of these game development engines are for like 3D games. And yes, so I wanted to know, can we just use like JavaScript or Python for such games? Like, or do we have to use the game development scene?
Okay, what I said for learning purposes, we learn different various types of tools, but then each and every one of you will use your own application. You can even choose to program it using C++. Yeah, because we'll also look at how to program the game using a programming language. Like in C++, we have commands that can program a scene or an environment and then add background color using the color commands or the color codes. And you can also import objects even in C++, so long as you just have the link from where that object is. So we'll do all those. But when you start developing, you're not restricted to using a 3D. You're not restricted to developing a 3D game or a 2D game. Yeah, you can develop a 2D game or you can develop a 3D game. So the reason why we are using these two platforms is one, to get or to appreciate the various tools that you can use in developing the game. Yeah. So this what I'm getting is that you need to install the Visual Basic Studio, the VS Studio for you to develop these tools. Yeah. So this one actually mirrors a lot of because you people you've done a graphic design, and graphic design is a prerequisite of this of game development. So you need to use that knowledge of graphic design to do game development. Yeah, because I know you had softwares that you are using for graphic design. You can even use the same software, because you can use that software to design an item or an object, then now import that object into your game engine. Yeah, any other question? So thanks so much, Edith. So I believe I'm clear. Any other concern as we are still downloading the Unity game? Are you now available for a physical class? Are you now all in school? No. Okay, so who has completed downloading? Where is Ayman? I've not seen her today. Is Ayman present? So I think what we will do so that we don't continue wasting time, I'll give you assignment to go and do, so that then you get hands-on on what you want to do today. Yeah. So I want you to go and get a tool of your choice, and then develop the game scene. Only the game scene. Alternatively, you can use a programming language of your choice, and then you program for me a game environment. If you're doing a racing game, I want to see the road. I want to see, you can mark the road. I want to see the barriers of the road. If you are doing Sudoku or chess, that is a 2D game, I want to see that outline, that space where your game will be played. Is that okay? Then that is now what we will start from next class. But I'll try to download, if I manage, we can create a makeup class where we'll then demonstrate that. The laptop that I'm using has a lot of restriction. I'm not able to download anything here, so I'll get another laptop, which then we can use. Sio iko sawa? So we will be forced to suspend today's class. But you have to mark yourself on the register. Any interaction that we have to mark the register. I believe the link is still there. And then, so we meet on Monday. Of which I'll expect all of you will at least have some tools that we can use to demonstrate in our class. Any question? Okay, then we can end the class. Enjoy your day.